introduce the Emjoi Tilting eRase 6-disc precision hair removal epilator. Tonight is the night of long titles for the items I'm presenting. But earlier in the month of August, we presented it. Actually, the dates were August 10th and 11th. 2 days. I know it for sure because it was just 2 days with that event price. And then that was it. Event price, done. And we heard from so many of you who said, we want that Emjoi epilator. And frankly, we would like it with the event price. Why just 2 days?
Right.
And so our team actually went back and said, we're going to price it. And we're going to price it with that event price, not just for the 2 days, we're going to extend it through the month of August.
Yay.
So that's what's happening. And that's why Megan Murray is here.
Hi.
Hello, my friend.
How are you, darling?
It's good to see you.
Fabulous.
Thank you. We're going to do a little hair removal with our
We
friend
are.
Megan Murray. She is one of our experts who brings us lots of great personal care items, including the terrific things from Emjoi.
Yes.
And so with that event price, that makes this the lowest priced 60-disc Emjoi epilator we've ever offered.
By far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing to get a full body epilator.
So if you wanted to get one, or maybe, you know,
upgrade.
You want to get a new one, $39 is the price. It's on 2 easy monthly payments.
Yeah.
So I'll just quickly tell you the colors we have. We have white, we have it for you in the blue, we have it for you in teal, and finally we have it for you in pink. And by the way, the pink is the most limited. It will come with everything you see that you need. You get the brush, you get the sensitivity cover, you get the cord to plug it in, and you even get a little travel pouch. All of that for $39.
Crazy.
But let's talk about epilation, what it is, and why a 60-disc epilator is something that people really were thrilled to be able to get, especially at this price.
Yeah, this has been really exciting because the 60 tweezer epilator is really our most popular epilator that we've ever done. Ever in the history of Emjoi. And Emjoi is the leader when it comes to epilation because they're always coming out with the latest technology. What's incredible about the 60 tweezer epilator is that you're actually able to epilate your face, your underarms, your arms, your legs, your bikini area, your entire body. So this is a full body epilator. And normally for this price, it'd probably be more like a travel, unit. So what's great about this is that it's a plug-in unit for full and consistent power. It has a dual opposed head. And there you can see are those tweezers. So what's happening with epilation is you're actually removing the hair from the root. So the difference with that is that you're actually seeing that hair gone for weeks and weeks at a time. You're not constantly shaving. You're not constantly dealing with stubble. You're not going to a waxing salon. You're dealing with this in the privacy of your own home, and you have this incredibly smooth result. You can see with our growth chart, what you're going to see is that when you remove the hair above and below the surface of the skin, you have a different level of smoothness, number one. You don't have stubble coming in by 5 o'clock, but you can see what happens is it gradually comes in. By the way, all the hairs don't come in even at one time. Some grow a lot slower than others. And you'll notice on week 4, it's the tip of the hair, the finest part of the hair, and that's what's coming back in first. So you kind of have this like whisper of a hair coming back in, and you barely even notice it, and then you're ready to epilate again.
Which is why this has been so popular and why so many people said, we want you to make it available to us, and we'd love to have that event price.
Right.
So let's talk about how it works, and then we're going to talk about how it feels and where we can use it.
Right. So what you just saw in that animation, actually, this has our tilting head feature, and this is the latest technology on the 60 tweezer epilator. So what it does is it actually moves with your body. It actually curves over the surface of the skin better, around the jawline, around the knees, around the back of the knees, the ankles. And what it does is it goes over the surface of the skin, never pinching skin. So, a lot of women are like, well, wait, like, what does it feel like? You'll feel a prickly sensation simply because that's the feeling of hair coming out. You will never, ever feel anything. It will never pinch your skin. You'll always have this smooth skin underneath because what it's doing, you can see actually, it's a great shot. As you can see my little wispies coming back in? So I normally epilate my arms. You can see I just did up here at the top of the arm, but they come back in whisper, whisper, whisper thin. And then you're just ready to epilate again. And you just go over the surface of the skin, kind of in an erase type motion. I'm just going to show you here and you'll see, it finds literally the baby fine hairs. It finds the thicker hairs. It finds the darker hairs. It finds them all. All the hairs that we just don't want on our body.
And so let's talk about that too, because, where we don't want hair on our body, we don't want hair on our body. And so I can use this. This is really kind of a full body epilator that I can use most everywhere.
Yeah, you can. You can even use this on your face. So you can even see, I know it's TMI, but I'm the queen of TMI. So you can see actually there's my hair. So it's literally pulled it out of the epilator. You have a cleaning brush. So you literally, thank you, Miss Leah.
Girl.
Thank you. Thank you. She's like, let's finish the job. So you can brush the epilator. You can even take a cotton swab to it with alcohol. I love you. It's like,
girlfriend
let me
time.
assist you.
It's girlfriend time. Certainly it is. And I'll tell you, it's interesting because a lot of people have preconceived ideas about what epilation is like. And what I would say to many of you is, if it's been a long time since you've epilated and what you thought it was, the technology has changed, the tools have changed. And so, yes, as you heard Megan say, the first time you do it, there is a sensation. You'll feel it. It's prickly. But what I think most of us agree is, once you're through that initial kind of experience, you become more comfortable with it, you become more adjusted to it, and you appreciate how convenient this is as a way to remove that unwanted hair. And that if you're not having to be a slave to making the appointment and spending the money to do that, or having that stubble, or having to shave every single day, that's why the epilators have been so popular. So what we're bringing you is this tilting version with the 60 discs, and that's the most affordable price we've offered in a 60 disc epilator from Emjoi. It's $39 with that event price that we have extended. It was only supposed to be available for 2 days. We've extended it through the end of August. You're getting the pouch, you're getting everything that you need. You just choose your color: the white, the blue, the teal, or the pink. And by the way, the pink is most popular, and it's also the most limited.
And I love this because this really does give you the opportunity of trying a full body epilator that maybe you've been shy about trying before. You're getting a sensitivity cover with this. And what I mean by that is it just pops on the top of the unit, and you can actually eliminate 2/3 of the tweezers. So we can move this easily from a 60 tweezer epilator down to about a 20 tweezer epilator. What's great about that is then I can see there's that cover. And what you can do is use this on the face, the bikini area, the underarm. Choose an area that's really problematic for you. What you'll notice is over time, like Leah was just saying, all the hair does not come back in like one coordinated army at the same time. It comes back in different growth cycles. And what you'll notice is, if you over-tweezed your eyebrows when you were younger and then now you're filling them back in, you understand this concept. It's that hair just decides sometimes to not grow back, and we just love those hairs. So what's wonderful about it, you'll notice over time, yes, there's that short-term payoff of 4 weeks, which is frankly a pretty long time, but 4-week payoff of smooth skin, but there's the long-term payoff with epilation where you're noticing that your hair is getting finer and finer and finer over months and years.
And we'll put up the growth chart again, just to kind of help you understand. And that's why so many people, this is the device that they choose. This is how they handle, the unwanted hair and how they remove it.
Yeah, it's just in the privacy of your own home. So, but unlike with shaving, you're not cutting the hair off at the surface of the skin. So you don't have this blunt edge now coming back in just underneath the surface of the skin. That little hair needs to physically regrow, gain up the gumption to come back above the skin. And it sometimes doesn't come back, and other times it comes back slower. Sometimes it comes back, and you can see by week 4, it's coming back in finer. What it does not do is come back in thicker, coarser, darker, anything like that. Huge wives' tale. I don't know who made that up, Leah. I don't know who made that up.
Talk to me about the tilting head on this.
The tilting's awesome. So the tilted head is the latest feature added to the 60 tweezer epilator. Again, our most popular unit ever. And what the tilted head does is it just curves better with the body around the knees, backs of the knees, ankles. It just gives
contours,
it just gives you a little bit of contour as you're moving the epilator over the surface of the skin. You can see it right there in that animation. It just kind of gives you, it's a little give.
Yeah. I like it. There you can see it. There's a little give. Check it out.
Yeah, it's just a little give.
All right, so here's what you'll do. You're going to let us know which color you want. Now, I have to say again, the price that you see on the screen, it's an event price, and it was supposed to be in effect for 2 days. And we heard from a lot of people who said, I want it. And
there wasn't enough time in the event, Leah.
I know, 2 days, not enough.
There was too many other beauty products on. I was like, come on.
Because it's true. August is a month we devote to lots of great beauty events. And so we've extended the price through the end of August. White, blue, teal, and pink. Pink's the most limited. It's also the most popular. You get the bag, the little pouch to keep it all stored. You get the cord, you get the brush, you get the sensitivity cover, and you get the tilting version of the 60 disc epilator from Emjoi. All right, the item number is A298330.
Thank you, Miss Leah.
You can take the brush.
Look fab. Here you go, honey.
Oh, you're fun. Thank you, Megan. Great to see you.